wrapping tape, boxes, cleaning supplies, house hunting, visitor's guide. It's starting to smell like moving. How many times have you moved in your life? I have moved around 17 times in my entire life. And a lot of those moves came as being part of a military family. Military families move in an average of once every 3 years, but that depends on the duties, on the active duties, branch, and service. For example, Army families might move every 2 years. I know that U.S. Air Force officers move every 2 years. So that will depend on the branch and the service, your rank. The higher rank, the more you move. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, today I will share with you a 3-step system and one consummate secret that helped me keep my family grounded within all this mobility. It is believed that the family that travels best is the family that travels light. However, it is kind of hard to decide what to leave behind in the hands of the movers and packers, especially when you know that there is a high risk of your personal values and belongings to get lost, broken, and sometimes stolen. In the instance of my family, when we moved from Panama to New Mexico, my husband's CD collection and movie collection was stolen. And he was a lover at that time of collecting music from the 80s. It was kind of painful for him. When we moved from New Mexico to Omaha, for some reason, the Packers decided to put our family pictures in our water fountain. We used to have a water fountain that has 3 bases. When we got in Omaha, we unpacked our water fountain. At that point, we realized that our family pictures were in there. And of course, they were ruined. They all got wet, and we just lost the whole family pictures. And yes, I was like that too. It was very painful. Needless to say, being just a human, it is very hard to leave behind the things that are of personal value to you. After so many experiences, bad and good, I learned this 3-step system to make this process easier in our family. The first step is inventory. Moving is the best season for a spring clean. I throw away whatever is broken, and I decide whatever is not being used for around 6 months or more, probably we don't need it. So I donate those to usually Goodwill. The second step is organize. After a spring clean, I organize every single room in the house. And the reason why is because the packers come in your house and they pack every single room and they label the boxes according to that room. And when you go in the new place, they drop the boxes in your house in the same order. Whatever belongs to the kitchen is labeled kitchen box 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So it's better to have everything organized, but you don't want to have things that belong to your closet in the kitchen boxes, or the other way around. The third step, after I do the inventory and the spring clean, is to let go and let God decide. What I mean by that is let go of your personal attachments. Be grateful of the place that you live in, the people that you met, and all the experiences that you had, and be open to the new adventures and the new experiences. And finally, I will share with you my big consummate secret. Before I do that, I have to mention that losing material stuff is not really close to leaving behind friends and family. It will be easier to live without any attachments, to avoid any suffering. But can we really live without any attachments? Belonging to nowhere? Belonging to nobody? I don't think so. Isn't it true that we all like to call a place home? But for my family, how can we call a place home and bring home with us if we are always moving around? You ready? Home is where the boat is. And this sign comes along with the family personal pictures, documents, and things of personal value to my family. It was one of the first signs that I put out and hung it in a place where we can read it every day. Without any doubt, we read it regularly, we love it, and we live by it. As a good military partner, we are all in the same boat, we experience the same emotions. The pain, the loss, the fear, the challenges, the new jobs, the new schools, the new everything. And some places have been good for some of us, some places have not been that good for some of us. But whenever that happens, we are a good cameraman. We pick the other one up, lift it up, put it in the boat, and move that boat forward. Even like my song said, it was inspired in an English writing. And I'm going to read to you a quote from his paper. My mom once told me a simple story. She said, home is like a boat. It goes around places, never staying in one place forever. But it doesn't matter where it goes, as long as the boat, home and family live in there. I have journeyed all around the country, from the west to the east coast, but I always remember that home is where the boat is. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, I encourage you today to get in your lifeboat what is valuable to you. And what is not valuable to you, throw it out of the boat, because it will anchor your boat, it will make the boat sink. And if these are valuable, you can move that boat forward. And it doesn't matter where you are, you're always gonna feel home, because home is where the boat is. Toastmaster.